You already know. Period.
Welcome back to Commission Reviews, the queen of reality TV. Let me say that one more time. Welcome back to Commission Reviews, the queen of reality TV. Period. Okay? Oh my goodness, y'all. It's Sunday morning. I want to get some content today. First of all, let me give some time for people to come in. So as you come in, hit the like button, subscribe. How you doing? Hey, let's go. It is that holiday time of year, isn't it? Good morning. Hello to everybody in the chat coming in. It is the holidays. Christmas time. I do love this time of the year. Let's be clear. I do. Okay, let's talk about it. The Belle Collective. Now, I don't have to have these headphones on. I don't have to buy my panel because it's hurting my ears. By the way, check out the Christmas. Have some holiday cheer. All right, let's talk about it. So, the Belle Collective. Yes, there is drama afoot, per usual. But it's drama in life. Let's not even be crazy and say it doesn't happen everywhere. So, look, Letitia is really trying to be, the best that I can be. I'm every woman. I got your back and other things. It's giving all of that mentorship. Let's come together. It's just not working. It's not working. I've talked about this in length before about Belle Collective and how I think separately you have women who are astute individuals. You have women who are bosses in their own right. You have women who are taking charge and are doing things that no one is doing. But as a collective, no ma'am. It's not where it needs to be at, and that is unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? It really is. So Letitia Pearson talking about the New Orleans trip. I want to get everybody together so we can get back to where we used to be. And I can tell she was in an inviting mood at that moment and was even going to invite Antoinette, which I will keep on saying over and over and over again. I don't understand. Why are you here? Like, I don't get it. Who waits 4 years to read somebody? I'm just not understanding. And so anyway, after she's like, hey, girls, we're tripping. I want to get together, go to New Orleans with the husbands and da-da-da. Antoinette is like, Letitia Pearson is full of, I'm like, she's faking all this stuff. Teacher was like, what? No, you are the one that's, all this stuff. She is standing up. No, before she stood up, she said, you were uninvited. She said, you could leave. She said, gladly. Before she left, she started talking about Glenn and that's your storyline about cheating. All this. I'm like, girl, what is the tea? Why? Let's get into this real quick. Let's talk about this. Why in the world are you going to wait 4 years to read somebody, ma'am? It makes no sense to me. I'm sorry, I don't understand that. Like, you have seen ladies on TV. You probably have known events they were at. Known events they were probably going to be at, where you could have, gone to those situations and had those conversations, or even reached out to have a private conversation. But instead, you wait until this girl is obviously trying to get the girls together. She's obviously trying to do whatever that might be, trying to be to unite the ladies. And you're sitting here with this, it's been on my chest for 4 years. Like, If you were so unbothered, why would you hold on to something for 4 years? Let's start with that, please. I'm trying to understand. For 4 years, you literally held on to this, all this smoke that you have, that you literally told this girl that she's full of shit. Okay? It just didn't make any sense to me. Okay? So anyway, we got the guys' day, right? The pool table. We got Lord have mercy. It's like the men are in their feelings this season. So pretty much Glenn is, talking about, look, I have a rap thing I'm doing, my music, it's important to me. And he felt like Willie didn't take him seriously, thought it was a joke, and Willie did think it was a joke. And I'm not gonna lie to you, no shade, Glenn, no shade. Even when I watch it back today, even if you saying that this is like a serious thing, it doesn't look serious. It doesn't look like it's, because even when people look at what's the girl Real Housewives of Atlanta, old girl, she made that Tardy for the Party. That song did some numbers and money. To this day, people can recite the song. So to me, it's like if you are on TV and you had the opportunity to do something, you have a song, you have business, whatever, baby, I can put it out there. And then when the episode drops, I'm just promoting it on my Instagram. So I'm not saying not doing any of that. I don't know, but haven't heard anything about the song. But again, I was Willie where I thought it was a joke. I'm sorry. He was getting all salty and stuff with Willie. Then you got Cliff. Oh my God. He's talking about Willie acting like a woman. You got Willie coming back saying, but you don't want to wear pink, bruh. By the way, we have another man podcast. Now, first of all, the first podcast was the guys of Detroit. Now we got the Bells with their podcast. Mind you, I probably listen to Willie and JJ's podcast. It's probably very entertaining because Willie is actually funny. He is. So Willie called him my house mom. That was hilarious to me. Now, Cliff did say that Leticia is jealous. I believe what he said, that he's jealous of I don't know if he meant who? He said Leticia is actually jealous of his wife. That's the part I don't understand that shade, because the fact Cliff and Glenn are supposed to be friends. It doesn't make any sense, because obviously you're his confidant. You are his, his person to go talk to for everything. And we found out later on in this episode. So Latrice did a conference, the conference talked about policy reform, and she spoke about voting. I thought it was really good part of the episode, because like I said, that's why I told you guys in the beginning of this live, I said separately, these ladies really are powerful women. Separately, these ladies make a difference in Mississippi. Being a Black woman in the South, and doing these things, I think is great opportunity for the ladies, for one. And then also, I think that, I don't know, the ladies are doing their thing. Separately, I'm gonna say this again. Separately, I think each of them are just stepping out on faith and doing what they're supposed to be doing. Where women will, and probably do, look up to what they do as far as their careers and things they have achieved. That includes Antoinette, even though most of what I've seen these past couple of episodes is pretty much trash. Forgot about her because she wasn't on the show. No shame. But then for her to come back on the show and to be, and like I said, to harbor so much. Again, everybody have their own feelings and they are allowed to express themselves, But I must say this too, to Antoinette's, I don't want to defense, but just being transparent. If I'm being accused of cheating, and I think at the time she was, getting her mint, thing going or whatever, all over Dallas, by the way. I see. Every time I see, I think back to that. I know she didn't mint stuff. What I'm saying is, though, if I'm having a career or a business I'm trying to launch, And your brand, your name, I've said this over and over, is very important. And what you put out there, people will see you in that light, whether it be internet, whether it be live. And so the statement of saying that you are a homewrecker, that's what is associated with those terminologies, that verbiage, that, the narrative that she was, messing with Glenn. That's understandably something to be upset about and to feel a way about. I want to make sure I say that because that's heavy. I have to be transparent. Even though the way she responded and how she acted the 4 years was trash, the feelings of why it got to that point, I can understand it. I can sympathize with her situation because of what she represents. Even on the series when she first was there, you really didn't see her. She was spicy. Let's be clear, she was. But I felt like she stepped away because not just because of the collective not being the collective, but because of her image and what she was trying to do. And I understood it. She was going towards her business and really did not want to associate with, because she probably saw how the drama played out once it aired. Especially with the Latrice and Marie thing. So, I understand respect, and I understood it even then. But the way she came back off the blue after 4 years, I just was like, it's spaghetti. Spaghetti. Okay. Again, guys, welcome back to Commission Reviews. Good morning. What time is it? Yeah. Good morning. It is 10 o'clock in the morning. It is Sunday. It is actually the first day of December. So yeah. Happy holidays to everybody out there. If you guys don't mind, you are in YouTube. Please take a moment to hit like, comment. And also, too, take a moment. I got some new members recently to join the. The views and opinions expressed on this channel are those of this channel and are for entertainment purposes only. Do not try this at home. And don't whine in the comments when you don't like it, because I don't care. Anyway, yes, let's get back to it. I had to give my little quick commercial, my little, make sure I go check out my Grilla channel. The videos I post for Thanksgiving are doing really well because we really had a good time. Dina, aka Christina, aka the Receipt Queen, came down and spent Thanksgiving. It was a good time. Please go check out the movie, the videos of the vlog content. Anywho, let's see where we at. Okay. Yeah, the Latrice conference, that was really good. I thought that was a good thing. Tamara, and after the conference was over, Tamara and Selena, they sat down talking about the event. Okay, of course, she's saying she may not go. This is my whole thing with that part. Selena saying she may not go. It's like, you honestly know you are putting it so Gucci and yourself in a position of, I can't go to this event because so-and-so is going to be there because of the, legal things going on. She wanted to actually have a conversation with her to resolve something so that they can at least be in the same room and go to events. But, JJ was like, no, I don't want you to do that. But, like, this is the second event. Like, she was like, okay, I got to go, guys. I got to leave. Like, every time there's an event, you're going to believe it. Understandably, I understand it, but it just looks crazy. You know what I'm saying? I just want to say that. So they're just talking about it, and they're trying to figure out who's going to go to the New Orleans trip with their husbands. I think, of course, Latrice was saying, yeah, her JJ are going. And then she was saying that she didn't know Antoinette was going to do all that, but that's her friend. And, they're saying it's justified because Tamara was saying justified because she hasn't seen him a long time. I don't agree with that. I'm saying the feelings, cool, yes, get it, but she should have had that conversation outside and then read the room. What made you think that was the opportunity when you see the woman is trying extremely hard to get the girls together? And I get it. You don't like her because of what she said and everything else, but then why go to the event? It's like you were looking for smoke. You could have had this conversation with her outside of it before this. And then maybe it would have been a different outcome. I just felt like that was trash. Anyway, so Marie talks about someone tried to unalive her, and weapons were drawn in front of her house, all kind of stuff, and she wasn't there, thinking this or her kids or anything. And I saw they showed the video of the cameras that caught it, and it was people just like right across the house, and I'm just like that, and it was they sprayed the house. There was bullets in the walls, and the bullet doesn't have like a direction or a name. If anyone was there, what if a small child could have been hit? That could have been devastating to their family. And I'm just like, what is going on? And she has to move. That is scary. Like, I don't know what's going on with that. But honestly, I hated to hear that situation because it's like, okay, even though I know she's on TV or whatever, what's going on? Everybody knows she has babies, family that could have been in the house, and you can't tell me you don't know that. Even if she was a local celebrity, but she's a local celebrity, and she also, is a bigger celebrity than that on TV everywhere. And everyone knows she has a family and grandbabies she's taking care of. Everyone knows what happened to her family with the violence that happened before. Like, that is tragic. I don't know. Anyway, so Willie, JJ, and their wives do the podcast, and I thought it was actually a cute podcast. It spoke about men being at a certain age, being married, and their wives not really want to give them what they want to have. And the women speaking about menopause, which I thought was really a good topic. Women of our age, I had early menopause, and it does change your body. It does change a lot of how you do things, libido, all of it. And that discussion, as far as Black women especially, it's not an open discussion. And so when the men started complaining about, hey, when I first got was so Gucci was all over me. It was every day, da da da. And he was like, I've been missing that. Akeisha was talking about, with me, the menopause did affect that. Having the kids make me so tired, it was a lot. And she had small children to be going through early menopause. I'm like, girl. And so, really making them understand it and having that open discussion, I just thought it was a good environment. I ain't gonna lie, like I said, I really like when they were going with the podcast. That the podcast really has a lot of potential. Okay. Now, after that is over, the guys start speaking to the wives about, hey, we had the guys' day. This we spoke about, and the guys got down dirty and was like, look, Willie was like, look, I don't know what's going on with the guys, but you got Glendale, as Willie called him. Like, you don't have no rap career, you doing too much. And then he called Clifford Auntie Clifford. Like, Willie was reading them down. Like, Willie said, I'm over it, bro. Like, what's the issue? I was like, Jesus. I was not expecting that from Willie. I wasn't. Okay. So anywho, so Gucci does have the birthday party for the grandbaby. I thought that was very cute as well. Dee, her daughter, had went through a whole lot of serious things. I'm thinking with her, the baby's father, just a lot of things that mentally that she struggled with. She tried to unalive herself. They didn't know where she was. It got pretty dicey from what So Gucci said. First of all, send out prayers and positive hugs and love to that family's direction, because I think that is an awful situation. And to transition to, you see how bad it was last year with Dee and the girls, and you see Star comes to the party with her baby. I'm like, I love that, because at the end of the day, y'all are siblings. So Gucci is stepmom, JJ is dad, Selena is mom, and whoever Selena marries, that's gonna be stepdad too. Y'all are a family. We got babies coming, because life is lifing. So you got Dee with her baby. Her baby is so cute, by the way. Then you got, Star, the twins, and Sunshine, with the family. It shouldn't be an issue, but unfortunately it is. And Marie's telling So Gucci, because they're like it was a moment, I felt like a circle of trust where all the women were all together, and at the birthday party, talking about just talking about everything happened to Marie, mental health. This is the stuff that Letitia is talking about, as far as the community, the circle of trust, all of it. This is what she's speaking about. Because when she spoke about, the stuff that her daughter was going through mentally, that was rough. I mean, it's mental health is so important, especially this time in the holidays. People go through so much, whether it be their health, whether it be they lose people in their life. It's just a rough time for people, and you have to have that strong foundation, family, whether it be family or friends who consider to be family, to be there for you. And so I love that moment, especially when Marie took time to reach out, sit to the D and told her, "Hey, if you need something from me, that's her background, Marie's background anyway. Please don't hesitate to give me a call." They exchanged numbers. I love that moment. Letitia also gave her words of encouragement as well. Let her know that her mom told them, this is just a circle of trust here, about everything. Sometimes it may be easier to go to someone who isn't family opposed to who is family. So also too, Letitia did got into the biopsy results, speaking about how they found something very, very small. It's very, very small. They caught me very, very early. They're going to test to see what's going on with it, and if it's something, they're going to remove it. And so, of course, she says she has very little worry. Tam was very supportive, saying, "Hey, I didn't have more than one biopsy. It's going to be okay." Um, Oh, Lord, it was just it was crazy. But let me go ahead and get to the end of this episode where we have Clifford going to see Letitia Pearson. And I'm telling you, I knew when he got to that door, it was just messy. To me, Cliff is more messy than the women. I'm sorry. Guys, I'm telling you, I feel like that Cliff is messier than the women. I'm just being honest with you, okay? So he shows up at her door, and again, I already knew it was gonna be some mess. Why are you coming to my door? We don't talk like that. Why are you here, sir? What's going on? He's coming to pretty much, in my opinion, snitch on his boy, Glenn. Because Glenn went and ran his mouth, told Cliff, hey, I quit my job. I have a new business I got going on, and my wife isn't supporting me, and all this kind of stuff. And it bought a truck for the business without telling her. Now let me tell you something. Depending on what kind of business is running, but when you buy a truck for a business, it is not cheap, especially if it's coming with attachments, a trailer. I don't know what type of business he's doing. If it's a food truck, I don't know. Either way it goes, it wasn't cheap. And then if you have anything coming in, I don't know what the money he may have had it saved up. I don't know the circumstances of that situation. But she's not happy about it because the insurance that he had from his job was tied in, and she's happy she's going through treatments and then having things removed and all kind of stuff. And you have to have insurance to go through that. Results, all kind of stuff. And the fact of the matter is that he quit his job. She wouldn't have access to that. And she's in the middle right now of having to go through this biopsy, all kind of stuff. That's crazy. She probably need to pay out of pocket or have to get insurance, the independent one, which I don't know, depending on how much that costs. It may have been cheaper doing it the way she's doing it through his insurance. I don't know what that looks like, but that to me is crazy. That he is telling her information that he should have told her. They're married. She knows that the issues that she has had with his wife. And not only that, that's just plainly disrespectful. That's like if she went and bought a house and didn't tell Glenn, "Oh, I got a whole house. We're gonna sell it," or whatever. That's a crazy decision to make. I would say the same thing if she would have done that to him. That's the decision he should have made with her. Not only the quitting the job part, he should have came to her and said, "This is what I want to do. This is what I need support from you." But he also should have told her, "I have a plan of buying this truck. This is my presentation. Not being funny, but this is my projector for for the future. This profit, this margin, this is my plan for my business. There should have been a blueprint laid out. Let's have a discussion, wife. Let's have a discussion, baby. I'm about to tell you what I'm getting ready to do, what my direction is. And I want you to support me on this because this is the future for our son, for yourself. This is a foundation we're building for our grandchildren. However, or whatever that looks like, that should have been what he told her. She should not have been getting information secondhand from somebody she doesn't really get along with. That makes no sense. Why would you? This is what I'm saying. Use the messenger, the vessel that you sent to tell your wife some life-changing information. If somebody she has had words with more than one time, come on, man. How is this real life? Is this a soap opera or a reality TV show? Because I'm trying to figure out which it is. Which one is it? That makes absolutely no sense to me. Just like us having two cast members on the show who are going through legal things who cannot be in the same room, which means if there was an event, if there was a trip, that's going to be an issue. That means somebody cannot or won't go. So now we have this whole New Orleans trip plan. And I'm going to be transparent when I say this. So Gucci has been there longer than Selena. But the way it's looking, every time there's an event, Selena's not going to care. I'm just going to be honest. This is what she's giving. She's not going to worry about the legalities or anything about her being there. She's just going to be there. But so Gucci is going to not go to events because Selena. My thing is, if Selena is going to do the event, because the events I've seen Selena come to, she has not interacted with Gucci. She hasn't even looked in her direction. I'm just being honest with you about this. I am being honest. When she has gone to the events and she was there for however long it was, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever, I say give the chance, give it an opportunity to see, is there going to be a reaction? Is something negative going to happen? Before we just, I'm going to go. I'm down, y'all. Love y'all. Now, if your lawyer is telling you, I don't want you in the same room with her, because if so, this could cause you a criminal charge or something like that. Okay. Like I said, again, I don't know the ins and outs of this situation. But to me, I wonder, is it that? Because you see Selena going there like, girl, shoot. Hey, everybody. Not caring at all that she's there. I don't know. I really feel like that the two of them could be in the same room, same event. And I do believe nothing could actually happen. I don't know. I really feel like that. I feel like they could do it and it wouldn't be an issue. But I don't know what's going to happen with this New Orleans trip because, again, she's going back and forth saying she doesn't know if she's going to go or not. So I have no idea what's going to actually happen, what's going to transpire. I don't know. Anyway, y'all, Twitter, love y'all 100%. I get a lot of my love from Twitter. I appreciate you guys so much. Do make sure you hit the like, comment, and subscribe. If you come over to YouTube, do that favor for me. And come over here and follow me on Twitter as well. But other than that, guys, that's all I got. I'll be live later talking about love and marriage. Huntsville, I think in an hour. That's it. That's all. Bye. One thing I want you guys to know, and that nothing that will never change about this, I am the queen of reality TV. Don't get it twisted and don't doubt it. It is what it is. Period.